We know when you think of planning a winter trip to Breckenridge, you think of skiing and snowboarding, but there are so many other incredible activities.
We know you're not going to ski every single day, or at least someone in your party is going to be looking for something else to do on one of those days. So we have selected a few of our favorite winter activities to show you.
Now, before we get going, pro tip number 1, make reservations. The sledding, you don't need to, but everything else, make reservations. And
Definitely.
Make them when you plan your trip, not 24 hours in advance.
That's a good pro tip. Pro tip number 2, bring hand warmers and hats and mittens, all the things. Just dress like you're going skiing. If you're warm, you're gonna have a lot more fun.
Now, my name is Stephanie Ernst. This is Lisa Gibson. We're realtors here from Breckenridge through the Vail Valley. We focus on real estate and lifestyle. Be sure to hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to get out and experience the winter wonderland that our woods are when snow is covering the branches, the ground, and it is silent, then you need to head out to Good Times Adventures. It's off Tiger Road here in Breckenridge. There is snowmobiling tours, no experience required. Reservations though, a must. Again, dress really warm. But you're gonna get on your snowmobile, they have an open field, you're gonna practice for quite a while, and then they take you out onto trails just like this one through the middle of the woods. And it is spectacular. The scenery is off the charts. The other thing that they have to offer there is dog sledding tours. So if you're a dog lover or just want that traditional mountain snow experience, you need to do this. They have a team of huskies with a sled and they pull you out on these trails, and it just doesn't get better than that. So while you're here, be sure to look up Good Times Adventures and make some phenomenal memories here away from town and the crowds in the mountains and the woods of Colorado.
And speaking of fun activities here in Summit County, we are now at the Frisco Adventure Park. What a sight. It is actually sold out today. So if you plan on coming and bringing the family, you will want to make reservations. They have everything thought out here. There is a little magic carpet that takes you and your tube up the hill so you don't have to do any hiking, but then wow, what a blast coming down. And this is super fun for all ages. I actually came here for a staff party one night, and they are open into the evening. The lights come up and it is fantastic. So this is tubing in Frisco, but we also have choices. We can head on up to Copper Mountain and go tubing there, or over to Keystone. I'll talk about Keystone first. What a blast. They have I think they're known for having one of the longest tubing runs and steepest. It is so fun. Check out the photos of Stephanie and her family living it up over there. And you do take the gondola up for that one, so that adds to the fun as well. And then over at Copper Mountain, it's really neat, very family friendly. You can stand at the bottom and watch your kiddos come down. That one has a banked turn at the bottom, so that one is just super fun as well.
Now, everyone should definitely go sledding when they are here in Breckenridge or anywhere in Summit County. Great thing about sledding, it is free. Now, here I am at the Frisco Sledding Hill. It is at the Frisco Adventure Park. So if you're at the Day Lodge, you're gonna walk across the 2 parking lots, and here is the sledding hill. It's kind of steep, but it is a blast, and it has great views of Peak 1. Another option, there are actually 2 in Breckenridge. Carter Park, it's behind Breckenridge Elementary. Long, a little more gentle than this one, really long hill. It is groomed occasionally, so it starts to get the big bumps. They do take those out, Also, another hint about Carter Park, there is what we call a sled shed. So you may not have to buy a sled if you flew in. A lot of times people, when they leave town, put them there, so you can just snag one. And then the other one is off in Airport Lot, which is near Highway 9 in Breckenridge, just north of town. And again, blast, definitely hit it up. You can't go wrong when you go sledding. Fun to cram as many people on there as you can, sit on your rear end, lay on your belly, do all the things, laugh, have fun, and make some memories.
So this is personally my favorite activity to do in the winter, which is going on a sleigh ride. I've taken my family before off to do this when they are in town visiting, and it is a blast. Right now, we are here in Frisco, and these mules are about to take everyone out to the lodge, and this is the Cocoa ride. So in the afternoon, they do the Cocoa ride, and at night around 5 p.m., they do the dinner sleigh ride. And the dinner is also spectacular. It is quite the production. They greet you with cocoa, and you have an option, if you prefer, to have some schnapps in your cocoa as well. So you can get extra toasty warm out there after the sleigh ride. Just about a 10-minute sleigh ride on out to the lodge for both the afternoon ride and the evening ride. And again, they do use these mules. They are giants. Just look at the size of them. And it's because they are much stronger than a regular horse, and they are able to pull these huge sleighs with up to 20 people in each sleigh. So just a really neat thing to come on out and do when you're here in Frisco. Another amazing thing that you can be excited for is the music. Once you actually get out to the lodge, they have musicians out there, and one of the musicians is a pretty famous guy around town, John Truselli. He is awesome, so that would be another super reason to take one of these sleigh rides. And we also have sleigh rides over at Keystone and up at Breckenridge. So look into all of your options when it comes to sleigh rides. There's many different ones to choose from.
And when we think of skiing, a lot of times we think of the alpine skiing at the resort. But you should try cross-country / skate skiing if you are up for a challenge and something completely different while you are here. Now, I'm currently at the Breckenridge Nordic Center. It is family owned and is absolutely incredible. The Obi Joyful Lodge, you should check it out. Sometimes Mr. Dayton is in there playing his accordion. Happy hour on Fridays is wonderful. These lower trails, you're in amongst these beautiful homes. And if you take the upper trails, you're actually at the base of Peak 7 here in Breck at the bottom below the ski resort. The second place to check out is also in Breckenridge on the north side of town. And that's where the town of Breck turns the golf course into a Nordic center during the winter. So that's called Gold Run. Wonderful, completely different feel though than this one, the Breckenridge Nordic Center. So there you can rent a fat bike, which is a really fun option. If you like to bike, give that a go. It has its own challenges, but another way to get out and about and enjoy our incredible mountains. And the third Nordic Center you need to know about is the Frisco Nordic Center. That is on the peninsula where the Frisco Adventure Center is. We've highlighted the sleigh rides, the tubing, sledding, all those things there. But that center is beautiful. If you go up high on the upper trails, you do get views down valley towards Breck and of the reservoir. So that's absolutely beautiful. And if you're a beginner, they have the best learning area, I think, of the three places. So that would be a great option if that's kind of where you stand. But be sure to give Nordic skiing a try. It is a blast, and it is hard and fun and everything wrapped into one sport. Last but not least, if you want to go ice skating while you are here in Breckenridge, you have many options. Here in Breck, we have the Stephen West Ice Arena, which is a more traditional arena. You have an indoor rink and an outdoor rink. There's hockey games, there's curling, there's free skate, all kinds of really fun things. And then in Keystone, there are two rinks. There's a little small one just near the village at Durham Square. And then we have a 5-acre frozen pond, and it has beautiful views of the Continental Divide down the range, a Christmas tree in the middle most of the winter, hockey rink, and it's actually, there's a Zamboni that comes out and cleans up the ice on a regular basis. One of the largest outdoor rinks here in Colorado. There are rentals there and in Breckenridge. So if you need to rent ice skates, I'd recommend going to the pond in Keystone or to the arena in Breckenridge. And then last but not least, there's a wonderful frozen pond called North Pond in Silverthorne. It's actually maintained by the town of Silverthorne. They do have a little hockey rink on it. And if you want something a little more low-key, more likely to have more locals on it, this is a great spot. There are not rentals there, but it is well maintained and just a quiet gem of a place. So be sure to hit up ice skating while you are here in Breckenridge.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that video and that you found some fun things to do in Summit when you're not skiing.
Now, please comment below, or even better, leave a picture telling Lisa and I and our other followers what you've enjoyed while you were here.
So trust us, we also ski, but we do work a lot. We take a lot of days off to show homes. We can't wait to hear from you. Give us a call if you find yourself here in town, fallen in love with the area, and you want to buy a place here. Please let us know.
Talk to you soon.